Welcome back. It is not another exciting episode of Ian versus Daddybones. Ladies and gentlemen, I, Ian Daddybones, am here right now with the official State of the Ian versus Daddybones address. Unfortunately, while editing episode 48, where I opened up the diabolical snake invasion, which is fucking awesome. I can't wait to get that episode edited, mixed, and available to all of y'all. I don't know when that's going to be, but unfortunately, my laptop that I've had since 2016, Dell Inspiron, it was the best laptop I ever had. I'm not going to rip my laptop a new one because it's more than definitely done its job over the years. But unfortunately, I was cranking out too much magic this past year, making Ian versus Daddybones. So over the course of 47 complete episodes, in addition to all the Patreon bonus content, and there's over 30 fucking videos up on the patreon.com/Ian versus Daddybones. It's up in the fucking corner. Go there, give me your money, because I need a new laptop. And because I need a new laptop, unfortunately, I am no longer at the moment able to continue doing Ian versus Daddybones in the format that it's been uploaded as. It's been a 45-minute to an hour-long weekly show about me opening up and playing with toys and talking all about my Ninja Turtles and WWE Superstars and Masters of the Universe and all of that stuff. And unfortunately, because I was unable to Frankenstein my laptop one final time, it's officially in the graveyard, and it's time for me to upgrade to a new machine. However, there's Ian, and then there's Daddybones. Daddybones is an asshole and hosts podcasts. Ian is a real person. Ian is a husband. Ian is a father. And I had dad-husband responsibilities, like shelling out $2,000 to just replace my furnace that finally fucking died after 15 years this past spring. So after paying $2,000 on a fucking furnace and everything else going on, I'm not in a position to just drop on a new laptop. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be hoarding the Patreon money from all of my subscribers, and I appreciate and fucking love each and every one of you. I'm going to be hoarding the Patreon money and saving that up until I'm ready to get a new laptop. And if you want to help me along the way with my journey, there's my fucking Cash App. I'd appreciate it. But in the meantime, you can go to the Patreon, throw me $1, you get 30 days of bonus content, and your name's in the credits as a high five. And I don't remove names. I just add you to the list. I don't go back and take you off. So even if you only subscribe for a month, if you subscribe for 2 months, 3 months, gave me your $1 and was like, you know what, fuck this, why the hell did I do this, and went and canceled, I still didn't take you off the list. So what I got to do is I got to reevaluate how I'm going to be bringing Ian versus Daddybones to all of y'all. And don't even get me started on what am I going to do now with the Original Geeks podcast. So I think that's going to be something else that's going to be not on the back burner, because the Original Geeks podcast is also available on the Patreon. But right now, I got a lot of shit on my mind when it comes to what I'm going to do with the show, because right now I'm getting ready to celebrate 1 year doing Ian versus Daddybones. You know, episode 48 was already supposed to be in the can and premiering this morning on YouTube like all the other episodes. Unfortunately, the raw footage is still on a memory card, so I'm not able to complete that episode of the podcast, as well as I'm not able to do the current episode of the Original Geeks podcast where I talk about Mortal Kombat 1. So all my raw footage is stuck on a memory card and the external hard drive, and because of the laptop's dead, I can't access any of that shit. So I have contacted some of my buddies that I know do video editing, seeing if they could help me throw me a bone with some of the editing. And, you know, I'll see what happens. You know, when the new fucking video appears on YouTube and it's 45 minutes long, you know, I finally was able to get episode 48 of the show mixed down. But also, I've also been waiting for October. I only had to deal with September so I can get to October. because this month is nothing but Snake Men, Snake Invasion, Snake Mountain. I mean, episode 50 was supposed to be a big 1 year anniversary special. I was going to crack open the Snizmiz and I was going to put that bitch together and like, you know, I was just going to have a fucking nerdgasm all over that shit. And unfortunately, I have nowhere to put it. And because I have nowhere to put it, I'm not saying I'm not going to film it. I'm definitely filming the Snake Mountain episode. But like I said, I need to save up for a new machine. So in the meantime, I'm going to start taking advantage of what's popular. So until I get my new laptop, for some of the stuff that I haven't gotten around to opening yet is going to be turning into some Facebook Reels and some shorter content videos so I could hopefully produce more in the long run, and I could use all the support I can get right now. Even all of y'all that have been sleeping on me for the past year. And I know who you are because you haven't subscribed to the Patreon. But it's all good because everybody that has supported me over the past year has really helped me elevate my game when it comes and level up when it comes to doing Ian versus Daddybones. I was able to upgrade my lights, upgrade my external hard drive. You know what I mean? We were able to successfully crowdfund Eternia. So I got that going on. So I just want to let everybody know what's going on. In the meantime, if you can help me share my content, smash that fucking like button, throw me a heart. If you see a reel, share that shit, throw me a heart. If you're able to contribute stars, I gladly accept stars, and I just started receiving stars on some of my content, so thank you very much to everybody who's been throwing me stars. But I will see you next time on Ian versus Daddybones, and for everybody subscribing to the Patreon, there's going to be more weekly updates because I'm not able to do the full-length version of the show for the time being. But I think I'm going to jump right to the opening of Snake Mountain. So I've been seeing a lot of Facebook videos where people are putting shit up in parts. So maybe that's how I'm going to have to approach the Snizmiz. But until next time, I am Ian Daddybones. Cheers, Pete!